Hey guys, this is Mark with Merchant on the Mark. I really appreciate you taking the time to check out this video. And in today's video, we're going to continue in the series on the new Walmart.com research tool that we use to research products to resell on Walmart. Now, if you've not sold on Walmart before, you're looking at selling on Walmart Marketplace, there's never been a better time. The process is a little more involved than it is for selling on Amazon, but it has huge opportunity. Now, this research tool that I've recently found, this again is part of a series of videos. This will be part two. And in this video, we're going to show you how to install their Chrome plugin. So much like for Amazon, you have Jungle Scout or Helium 10 to allow you to install that Chrome extension, and it overlays data onto your Chrome browser when you go to a page on Amazon. It gives you a lot of competitive data, a lot of research data that's very important to you to allow you to see whether or not that product is going to fit in your buying criteria. Now, before this point, there's not really been a tool that's done this for Walmart because the platform is so new and they're developing their APIs and their integrations with other developers so recently. So I want to show you exactly how to use that Chrome plugin. I think you'll definitely want to get started with the software and check it out. I'll leave a link down in the description if you're interested to check it out, where you'll get 6 months at 50% off. And so if you're selling on Walmart already, or you're looking to sell on Walmart, this is definitely something you want to check out, okay? So with that, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the computer. Okay, in this video, I want to show you how you can install the DataSpark Chrome extension to be able to see overlaid competitive data on different products on Walmart.com. So again, if you go to Amazon.com and you search for, let's say, Lego, any product, and you go into that product, I have Jungle Scout and Helium 10 both installed here, and they're really good for different purposes. But and I also have several other plugins installed, so I can see a lot of information on here. I can see, the current ranking, the number of sales monthly, the net after all Amazon fees, the actual fees, the shipping size, dimensions and weight, the monthly sales volume and how it trends over time. I can also quickly and easily get to my Keepa graphs so I can see whether or not Amazon has been in stock. I can also be able to see how much quantity each person in the buy box has. So this particular person has 20 items in stock. However, if you went to right here, it would also be able to reload and see how many products those sellers had in stock. So it gives you a lot of competitive data, and the main things that we're looking for is how many competing sellers we have, what is our net after all fees, and then we want to be able to determine whether or not this is going to be a good product for us to purchase at wholesale to resell through FBA or to do drop shipping or whatever it might be. And so Amazon, of course, since it's the larger of the two websites versus Walmart, everyone has developed their tools to work on Amazon. Walmart has been so new that they haven't, developers haven't had as much of an opportunity to develop these types of products because their APIs haven't been available. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go over back here to DataSpark, and what I want to show you is how the data shows on your Chrome browser when you go to a Walmart page. So the first thing that you'll need to do is to go to Chrome extension and download that and install that. You'll have to get an API and set that up, but you just click on that button and add that information in. When you have that, I would close out of your browser and come back in. And what we're going to do is just go back to this bestsellers search that I ran right here. However, it'll work just by going on Walmart.com. So for example, if we go out here and we search for Lego, let's say Lego Star Wars, and then we look down at the products, you can click into that product and you'll be able to see some information that you aren't typically able to see. And that will be this information right here. So similar to what we saw on Amazon, you can see the 30-day sales estimate. So they've sold 52 units over the last 30 days for $3,640 in sales. The 30-day price trend, so the high has been 70, the low has been basically 70. 30-day sales rank, the high has been 707. The average is 697. And again, these numbers, the lower the number, the better. So the more often it sells. But that you can also see on this 30-day buy box that Walmart has been the seller 100% of the time. So similar to Amazon, Walmart sells a lot of these products directly, and you don't want to go against Walmart or Amazon. So if you know that Walmart is 100% on this listing, especially over the last 30, 90 days, and that's probably not one that you want to go after. That would be an extremely important piece of information that you would want to take into consideration. But also, it also provides a lot of very helpful information, like the Walmart number. You can use that on DataSpark in the back end to do a lot of interesting things. And you can evaluate this information right here to see if there's enough profit in it to make it worthwhile. So Walmart charges about a 15% referral fee. So if you sell something for $100, you get basically $85. And if you're shipping it yourself, then you have to deduct the cost of the actual product and your labor to get it packaged up and your actual shipping. So you'll need to keep that in mind as well. There are opportunities to do similar as they do on Amazon FBA. There are additional fees for that, but that's something that you can look into as you get your feet wet and start rolling. You also are able to see the UPC here, which is very helpful. And you're just able to make a lot better decision on if this is a product that you're interested in or not. So if this is 100% Walmart's in the buy box, then definitely that's not something I'm interested in any case. Let's go into another one that's not new maybe. And so it takes a second for these to come back in. And typically what I would be looking for is products that are not at their retail price. So you can tell $24, that's going to be the normal retail price. I'm looking for products that have already popped and have gone above the normal retail price and are hopefully being sold by a third party, because if they're able to get that product, I'm typically able to as well. Again, you're able to see the price. They've sold 710 units so far. Walmart's 100% on the buy box, so that's something we wouldn't be interested in. And the 30-day sales rank is selling extremely well. You see 42, so it's a 42nd best-selling product in that category. The price trends you can see that hasn't moved at all. So again, that's really interesting information that you wouldn't have otherwise, and you would just basically take this information, go over to Amazon and use the tools on Amazon to evaluate whether or not this is a good product, because typically products that sell well on Amazon will sell well on Walmart as well. But before this software came out, we didn't really know for sure. So it really opens up a world of opportunities that we didn't have before. So that one way, again, is just doing searches on Walmart.com and being able to look at that data. Another thing is to just run a category report, bestsellers report, in the DataSpark backend. And again, you'll just go to features, research and data, bestsellers. And from here, you'll be able to run that report and see the products that are the best sellers. So for example, let's look at this stand-up paddleboard. It'll take us directly over to Walmart and we can evaluate that product. Well, if we click there, we'll be able to go to the Walmart site. But on here, you'll be able to see basically the same type of information you would see in the Chrome browser on Walmart.com. However, it's a little more in depth. So 30-day sales estimate, number of units, number of sales, number of sellers. Typically, if there's one seller, that means they're a private label seller and don't allow other people to sell that product, or it's Walmart themselves. And so that's something that we would pay attention to and probably not go after, because that probably means this is a private label product. Sales rank in sports and outdoors is 3, which is really good. Walmart buy box percentage you can see is 0%, because I'm assuming this is a private label product. You can look at the pricing over time and the ranks over time. So this is very helpful, especially if you're looking for a fourth quarter period. Sometimes it doesn't have data back far enough to get to the fourth quarter, depending on when it was launched. But that would be good information to know. Number of sellers and review count, you can see how the reviews have gone up. This is who has won the buy box, so I imagine this is a company that makes that product. Average price, and then you can see category ranking. So that is the first feature of the DataSpark tool. And if you're interested in trying this out, set up a free account, or if you really want to see all the information and see everything that it has to offer, I highly recommend getting one of the paid plans. There'll be a link down in the description that will give you 50% off your first 6 months. They want to get us in here as sellers and give them feedback on what works, what doesn't work. And so the more of us that they have in the software, the better. And so be sure to provide your feedback on things that you see that work well and things that don't. And so with that, again, the link will be in the description, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much.